Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 3rd of October, and of course I'm here as always to give you your latest daily dose of gaming news. This time I'm bringing you yet more news from Assassin's Creed 4, as there have been minimum and recommended specifications for the PC version of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, this was translated over on PCGamesN.com, and I'll of course link that in the description if you wish to go and check it out. But we have a minimum and recommended configuration, and we've got operating system for minimum is Windows Vista SP, SP1, or Windows 7, or Windows 8, and it does support both 32 and 64-bit versions. Now, processor-wise, you will need at least an Intel Core 2 Quad Q8 400 2.6 GHz or an AMD Athlon 2 X4 620 2.6 GHz. RAM, you'll need at least 2 gigs for Windows Vista 7 or 8. Video card, which is of course your GPU, you've got at least the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 260 or the AMD Radeon HD 4870, which is the 512MB VRAM with shader model 4.0 or higher. And DirectX, you need DirectX Tune 2010 redistributable. Disk space is a rather whopping 30 gigs, so it's actually 10 gigs larger than Watch Dogs. Sound-wise, you need DirectX compatible sound with latest drivers, and of course you need your peripherals of the keyboard and mouse. Now, as for the recommended specifications, they will be a little bit more beefy, as you might expect. Operating system wise, it is pretty much the same, but processor, you need at least an Intel Core i5-2400S 2.5 GHz or AMD Phenom 2 X4 940 3 GHz or better. 4 gigs more of RAM. Video card wise, you need at least the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 470 or the AMD Radeon HD 5850, and this is the 124MB VRAM with shader model 5.0 or better. However, supported video cards at the time of release will be NVIDIA GeForce GTX 260 or better, GT400, GT500, GT600, GT700, and AMD Radeon HD 4870 series or better, HD 5000, HD 6000, and the HD 7000 series. And there is a little bit of a side note here as well, that with the HD 7000, laptop versions of these cards may work, but they are not officially supported. Now, latest GeForce drivers tested would be 320.49 for all series, and the latest Radeon drivers would be 13.1 for Radeon HD 4000, 13.4 for Radeon HD 5000, and above. Of course, the PC version was recently revealed to have a release date of November 19th, so it's not all that long before this game is actually going to be hammering our hard drives. So not too bad. It looks like it's fairly reasonable in terms of specification. It's a little bit of a shame that they didn't do a maximum PC specs like they did with Watch Dogs, but of course that was pulled from Ubisoft not long after they actually posted on the Uplay website. So it looks fairly reasonable. It looks not a lot less beefy than Watch Dogs, but definitely less beefy than Watch Dogs. So obviously, those specifications, as I previously mentioned, were removed from Uplay by Ubisoft, but they were originally posted by them, of course. So I'd say they're at least in the ballpark, and it gives you a rough idea of how much power. Now, these Assassin's Creed specs are, of course, pretty much confirmed and give you a good idea of whether or not your PC will be able to run this game on release. Anyway, that is me done for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.